Hi guys， 恭喜发财，新年快乐，心想事成。Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hello if you're new, I'm Stacy, and in today's video, well, you guys already know what's going on in this video with the title and the thumbnail and everything. So Chinese New Year is actually just around the corner, and we've got to look our best, especially when we're visiting our friends and family. So because of that, I am going to be showing you guys how to achieve this natural and glowy makeup look for CNY. And just saying, the products I use today are pretty long lasting, so they should last you throughout the day when you're visiting your relatives. And of course, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. So yeah, this is the makeup look I'm gonna be showing you guys today, and if this is something you're interested in, keep on watching. So shall we get on to the makeup portion of this video? I think we shall. Let's go! Hi guys, so you guys know the drill. The first step is to pin up my hair, and I'll be using my Velcro hair piece thing that you guys see in almost every single one of my YouTube videos. This is my favorite way to pin up my hair because it doesn't leave a crease in my hair like if I use other hair clips, and it's so easy and it's so like flat as well. You can literally like throw it in your purse or just like stash it somewhere. Honestly, I think that's why I keep losing these. But if you guys want to get it and try it for yourself, literally a life changer because your hair doesn't get messed up afterwards. I'm gonna leave a link down in the description box so you guys can check that out. Now that my hair is out of my face, let's get started with the makeup. The first thing we'll be using is primer, and I'm really not sure what kind of look I want to go for today, but I do know that I want to go for something more natural and kind of glowy for the New Year's, because in the past few years for like CNY, all of the looks have been so glam and like bold, so I really want to do something more like chill and like natural looking. Plus the natural look has been like so in nowadays, so that's really good. It's gonna be more wearable, so you guys can wear this during CNY or even during your daily routines. I don't know how to put it, man, like when you go out for work and things like that, when you go to school. I think you guys can use this makeup look as well. Alright, so primer. The first primer I'll be using is the Professional by Benefit. And yes, you heard me right, I said first primer because we are going to be using two different primers today, and I'll show you guys the second one in just a bit. Seriously guys, I know you guys heard me say this so many times before, but I really do love the Professional by Benefit so much because it blurs out my pores like no other primer I've ever tried before. So I really love it. And I feel like I always keep going back to it after a while. So we're just gonna smooth this all over my face, and I need a mirror. Funny thing guys, you know, every time I edit my videos, I always realize that there's always one spot on my face, one tiny spot that I always don't blend out, and like it just stays there until like a few makeup steps later, and I'm just like, wow, I didn't notice that. So this time we are gonna be very careful on where I blend. Alright, so the second primer that I mentioned is the Rare Beauty Illuminating Primer. So the Rare Beauty Primer is a glowy illuminating primer like the name suggests. So this is gonna help make the entire look more glowy. I've been trying this combination of primers recently, and it's really nice because the primers mix well if you like slowly tap it in this way, and it doesn't break each other apart, which is really good. Plus this whole combination thing kind of gives you like the flawless, no pores look plus the glowy look, which is really nice. Do you guys see how glowy that is? It's so nice. Alright, so now my face is nice and glowy. Next thing we're gonna do is foundation. Okay guys, so I have been trying out this foundation for quite a while, and it's the Laneige Neo Cushion Matte in the shade 23N. So recently I actually did a little first impressions video of the Laneige Neo Cushion Matte, so if you guys want to check that video out, I'll leave it linked down in the description box so you guys can go and watch it after you finish watching this video. Can I just say this cushion is super super cute. I really love the packaging, and I don't know what else to say because the packaging is so cute. The color is adorable, the shape is adorable, and you know I was talking about the first impressions video just now, right? So basically I've been trying out this foundation for quite a while, and I found that it's quite long lasting and it lasts pretty well underneath like masks as well. So when I used it and I wore the foundation throughout the day underneath the face mask and everything, my foundation didn't break apart as much as when I used my other foundations. So I really like it for that, and I think this is fantastic for CNY because we'll be visiting some houses or like staying the whole day. Maybe not as many houses, but like you'll be staying the whole day at your relatives or your friend's house, right? So you want your makeup to last the whole day, and when you wear your mask you don't want your foundation to break apart and then you reach your relative's house and then you see like patches of foundation missing. We don't want that. So I think this is a great foundation to try out if you want your makeup to be long lasting and slightly quite kinda mask proof as well. Again, go watch the first impressions video for more details on this little cushion. Honestly, for this foundation, I like to work in sections because it does dry down a little bit as you are blending. Then I'm gonna apply some on my neck as well. Okay, so I know I look a little bit pale right now, but don't worry because it's gonna be fixed in just a bit. The next step we'll be doing is concealer. So for that, I'll be using the Rare Beauty Brightening Concealer in the shade 230N. Not sure if you guys noticed, but I kind of purposely put on a red shirt today to kind of match the festive CNY vibes we have going on here. And I've been freaking loving my pink hair. I think it really matches the vibe as well. So yeah, there's that. We are very festive for CNY right now. I don't know why, I just want to say that. Anyways, back to the concealer. I am going to be putting this on my under eyes. I'm going to apply it on my blemishes as well, the sides of my nose, as well as my eyelids. I like to apply concealer on my eyelids because it acts like a primer before I apply my eyeshadow later on. I'm also going to apply a little bit on my forehead and down my nose just to act as a little highlight. Then I'm going to be using this little ColourPop sponge to blend things out. So if I'm not wrong, this is their complexion sponge. Alright, so next we have powder, and I'm gonna be using the Innisfree No Sebum powder, and this is their Mentos collection one. It smells super nice because it smells like candy, which is really nice. First thing I'm gonna do is to take some powder and to pat it under my under eyes. This is just gonna like act as a little baking situation. Then I'm gonna be taking a fluffy brush to dust the powder on the rest of my face. Don't forget your neck as well, guys. When we're done, I'm just going to dust off the little big situation we have going on there. Before applying the rest of my face makeup, I am going to be using the Burt's Bees Moisturizing Lip Balm in Mango to just prep my lips for lipstick later on. Oh my gosh, my lips look very pale and frosted. Oh well, we will fix it later as well. I'm also going to be doing my brows before I apply the rest of my makeup because, guys, we all know my eyebrows are non-existent, so they need all the help they can get. So yeah, we are gonna be using the Innisfree Auto Eyebrow Pencil, and I believe this is in the shade grey. I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing with my brows a little bit better. So I'm just gonna be drawing the bottom line of my eyebrows, followed by the top, and then I'm gonna fill it in. Then I'll be doing the same thing with the other side. After that, I'll be taking the spoolie side of the eyebrow pencil, and I'm just gonna be brushing it through my brows as well as the front of my eyebrows so they're not as harsh looking. Now that I'm sort of done with drawing my brows, I'm gonna go in again with the pencil side just to fill in whichever spots that kind of got brushed off a little bit too much. Alright, so now that is done, I am gonna be using the Etude House Color My Brow in the shade 4 Natural Brown. This is just gonna help me lighten my brows a little bit so it matches my hair and the look as well. Oh yes, and it also helps to make my eyebrow hairs a little bit more prominent, which I love. I'm gonna zoom you guys back out. Hold on. So those are my eyebrows, and the next thing we'll be doing is bronzer. The one I'll be using is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This bronzer is literally so good. It blends so well and it It smells like a tropical paradise. It smells like coconuts and I really love the scent of it. Plus, it's really affordable as well because Physicians Formula is actually like a drugstore brand. So if you guys are looking for bronzer, do give this one a try. Also, it usually takes me quite a while to hit pan on products, but I think this one like hit pan quite fast, and as you can see, there's like a huge hole where the product used to be as well. So that just shows how much I really love this product, guys. Just gonna apply this under my cheekbones, on my temples, as well as on my jaw. I'm also gonna be taking the bronzer and then I'm gonna go down the sides of my nose to make it look more sleek. And for blush, I'm gonna be using the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the shade Party, or in this case, Party. At least that's what it says on the packaging, man. It's like AAA Party. Party. And that's the kind of mood that we need for CNY. For this, I'll be using a smaller fluffy brush. And then I'm just gonna go up the sides of my cheek and across my nose. Honestly, I love how pigmented this blush is. Next, for highlight, I'm gonna be using the Mary Luminizer by The Balm. With that, I'll be using a huge fluffy fan brush. I really love this highlighter because it's very natural looking and it gives it a very nice glow as well. So I'm just gonna apply that on my cheekbones. Do y'all see that glow? I'm just gonna apply some on my nose and my cupid's bow. Now for the fun part of this entire makeup look, and the part that I still don't know what I wanna do, the eyeshadow. And again, I am gonna zoom you guys in so you guys can see a little bit better. I do know that I want to add some red or orange in the look, so we shall see what I'm gonna come up with. So the palette I'll be using is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. I had this for quite a while already, so you guys can see the scratches and the little eyeshadow stains on it, and I freaking love it so much because the colors are just gorgeous. I think the first shade I'm gonna be using is Burnt Orange because it's a little bit of a warm toned brownish orangey color. I am so bad at like describing colors, guys, like not even gonna lie. Just gonna apply this all over my lids, focusing on the center of my eyelids. And then I'm gonna blend it upwards and outwards. Next, I'll be taking the shade Red Ochre, and I'll be using a flat brush with that. I'm gonna apply this on my outer lash line, create a little bit of a smoky-ish look with the red. So I'm gonna be leaving that there for a while, and I'm gonna be taking the shade Real Girl. So this is another nice orange color, and I'm gonna use this to buff out that red ochre color and also to blend it into my outer corners and crease area. Crease because I don't really have a crease, but you kind of know because it's like the area just above your eyes. I'm just focusing on the outer corners. I'm gonna blend a little bit on the inner corners as well with the leftover, and same thing with the other side. Just take your time to blend, guys, because you want it to look smooth and you don't want any harsh lines. Now for the lower lash line. So I think the first color we're gonna be using is Real Girl. Just gonna apply this on my under eyes, on the outer corners. Then I'm gonna take Red Ochre or Red Ochre. I still don't know how to pronounce that, but it's okay. Tap off the excess. And I'm gonna focus this on the outer corners. I'm gonna take a slightly fluffier flat brush and I'm just gonna blend everything. Just go back and forth on your lower eyelid. I'll be adding a little bit of a shimmer to this look. So for that, I'm gonna be using the shade Primavera, which is this little golden shimmer shade here. Taking that, I'm just gonna be patting it onto the middle of my eyelids and then just blending it out. You can even use your fingers to do that. Same thing for the other side. Now for my favorite step when it comes to eyeshadow, I'm gonna be taking this tiny little brush. I think this is a smudging brush if I'm not wrong, but basically any brush will work just as long as it's not so big and fluffy. So I'm gonna be going into the shade Vermeer and I'm gonna be applying it into my inner corners. This is what is gonna make your eyes pop and make you look super awake. I'm just gonna apply it like that, and then I'm gonna use my fingers to blend it out. And it makes your eyes look a lot bigger as well because of how shimmery it is. I'm gonna apply the same shade Vermeer onto my inner corners on my under eyes as well. And we're gonna blend it into the other colors on my lower lash line. Use the fingers to blend it out. Alright, so we are done with eyeshadow, and next I'm gonna be doing my eyeliner. So for this look, I think it would be really nice to do a brown liner so everything remains really soft looking and I would say neutral and like natural-ish looking. So the one I'll be using is the Sephora X Stabilo Felt Liner in the shade 03 Chocolate Brick. I'm seriously loving this highlighter packaging because it literally looks like an highlighter. It literally looks like a highlighter and it makes it super easy to draw as well. Although I have to say that it isn't very smudge proof, but it's a really nice eyeliner to try out. So I'm just gonna draw my liner. So I have hooded eyes, and if you guys have hooded eyes as well, one tip you can try is to draw your eyeliner only on the outer corners so it keeps your eyes looking big and opened up rather than like making it look smaller. So I kind of drew one line there. I'm gonna draw the other side. Since I have you guys zoomed in, I'm gonna finish up the rest of my eyes before I zoom you guys out again. So I'm gonna be using a little eyelash curler to curl my lashes. Then I'm gonna be using the Heroine Make Long and Curl mascara. So my friend actually introduced me to this mascara and I've been loving it ever since because it really doesn't smudge down to my lower lash line as much as like other mascaras would. And trust me, I've tried so many eyeliners and mascaras. I just couldn't find one that didn't give me the panda eyes by the end of the day. So this is one of the products that didn't do that, which I really love it because of that. Plus the wand makes it so easy to brush the lashes as well. So I'm done with my eyes. I'm gonna zoom you guys out first. To match today's festive theme, I am gonna be using the Rare Beauty lipstick because this is a really nice orangey shade and it feels really nice on the lips as well. This one is in the shade Brave. This smells so nice and it's super moisturizing as well. I think I said this in another video before, but this lip cream has a very weird texture. It's like matte-ish, but it's also like a oil-ish feel. So it feels really moisturizing, but at the same time it looks kind of matte, and what I love about it the most is that if you can see, it really doesn't show any cracks or like dry spots that you have on your lips, which is something I really appreciate, especially if my lips feel really dry that day. This is seriously the one that I go for. Either that or lip balm. Last step that we have to do is to set the entire makeup look, and for that I'll be using the Rare Beauty Mist. It smells so nice. It smells like spices. I'm just gonna dry my face. But that's about it, guys. Let me let down my hair first. I'll show you guys the magic of this Velcro liner. You'll see there is no crease in my hair. I freaking love it, honestly. Alright guys, so here's the final makeup look with my hair down and everything. What do you guys think? I've got to say that it's definitely a lot more natural compared to any of the other CNY makeup looks, because those are like more glam and more shimmery and bold looking. So if you guys are looking for a shimmery, bold, festive, glam kind of makeup look for CNY, do check out those other videos that I've done over the years. And I hope you guys like this little natural glowy makeup look for this CNY. Plus the makeup I use is kind of more long lasting, so this should last the whole day, especially if you're visiting your friends or family. Do let me know if you guys try this out. I would love to see your recreations of this look. Anyways, this is the end of the video, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. I would love it if you guys stuck around. Oh, and of course don't forget to follow me on Instagram as well. I'll leave my handle here so you guys can check that out. Wishing all of you a happy Chinese New Year. 祝大家新年快乐. Stay safe and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye!